Okay, page 5 of the book. Where'd we leave off? Something about my aunt was definitely wondering why we were laughing so much at stupid shit. Anyway, she took us and fed us and hugged us and watched us head off further up north. Only took a day or two to get to the Okanagan. It's a straight run over the mountains into the valley. Lots of lakes and back mountain roads to play on. We stayed at my mom's place with my brother. Haas got a job with him for a month or so painting houses and other odd jobs. I went off tree planting for 2 weeks. Anyways, we now had some cash in hand, so we hit up all the nightclubs and bars every night. Lots of fun. In the daytime, we would hang out at the beach and drink beer and prime ourselves up for the club at night. So this went on for a bit when Haas decided to head back to California. I stayed here for the winter with my family and terrorized the town for a while. I had this friend from last time I was in Canada, Joel. Anyways, we were both born July 11, 1969. Both to American fathers and Canadian mothers. Both dads live in California and both moms in British Columbia. It's very strange. I find that very strange. So he's like a brother to me. I remember years ago when I was selling crack, Joel was at my hotel and I was about to cook up a big old rock. But Joel likes powder. He likes to shoot it. So I'm on the bed with some whore when I hear this sound. Doug, I need help. I go in there and this crazy fuck shot the whole damn thing at once. Must have been over a half a gram of really good coke. His eyes started to roll into the back of his head, and his body broke out in a perfusive sweat. He started bucking his body back and forth in convulsions and power puking all over the place. I'm like, holy fuck, this guy's dying. So I just pushed him backwards into the tub and turned on the cold water and watched him flop around. The girls are freaking out and saying, call the cops. So I told everyone to shut the fuck up and sit down and let me deal with this shit. So Joel is still flopping around in the tub when his eyes open up, and you could see he was in pure terror, had no idea where he was, what was going on, or who I was. He was still rushing quite hard from the coke. He jumps up and pulls his fist back to start swinging when I must have hit him what was going on and who I was. He says, fuck, man, that was some good shit. And he seemed to like he was fine. When all of a sudden he starts bucking again. He came out of it, though. But holy shit, man, that cocaine is some serious shit. Anyways, it's July 11th, my birthday, Joel's birthday, long before the drug days. I think it was our 20th. So we're walking down Main Street trying to think of a way to get some money for beer. Haas is already gone at this point. Well, this kid was walking towards us with his Walkman on his ears. Joel didn't even really know what was about to happen. He just knew we were up to no good. So I stepped into a left uppercut to this guy's chin, and down he goes. Joel grabs his Walkman, and I took his wallet, and off we go down the street. We got about 2 blocks before the cops swarmed us and threw us in the provincial jail. We got charged with robbery and given 3 months each. Damn hoodlums. Anyways, summer rolls around and I'm back out of jail. I was just walking along the road when the old friend in a VW bus pulls up and says, hey, Dougie, let's do something. I said, okay, let's go to California. So just like that, we loaded up his little bus, said our goodbyes, and off we went. It was fun. We cruised some back roads, smoked some weed, stopped where we wanted to. We took the scenic route somewhere in Washington, this big pass up a steep grade. We had already picked up a couple of picked up a couple of girls hitchhiking along the road, and I was passed out in the back with the girls when I woke up to this grinding sound. I guess the motor was too hot and things started to snap and pop. Fuck, so now we are stranded on the side of the road. We walked about a mile to some farm and asked to call a tow truck. We got towed into some shit town where we stayed in a campground trying to fix the bus. And I'll do the next page. Or look what I got to read, man. Look how small that type is. I typed that on that thing. I'll read you another one tomorrow. Trust in God, be good, don't do these things that I do.